We just witnessed UFC 265, the main event, Ciryl Gane versus Derrick Lewis, where Ciryl Gane goes on to become the interim UFC heavyweight champion. Do I agree with the fact that this fight happened? No, because Francis Ngannou's last fight was in March. It's way too early for them to do an interim champion. It's kind of ridiculous, trying to kind of force Francis Ngannou's hand. But let's talk about the fight. Ciryl Gane absolutely dominated Derrick Lewis throughout the match. He just was a technical fighter. It was that classic matchup, the fighter versus the brawler. You know, Derrick Lewis really didn't look like he had a chance in the fight. Ciryl Gane really used that reach advantage with them to his advantage, also utilizing his leg kicks to keep distance and chop down at the tree that is Derrick Lewis. I wanted Derrick Lewis to win the fight just because I like his personality. He's really funny on the mic, and he just does whatever he wants. He was in Houston, his hometown, but he did lose it by a third round TKO stoppage, 4 minutes and 11 seconds into the third round. But he didn't look good in that third round, considering Ciryl Gane was landing some big shots, causing Derrick Lewis to cover up. Kind of had to go into a shell. It happens, it happens. Sometimes you just don't got it. But the way Derrick Lewis lost in this fight to Ciryl Gane makes it very hard to see a situation where Derrick Lewis wins, because Derrick Lewis is a stand-up fighter. He's not a wrestler. He's not a jiu-jitsu guy. So he has to beat him on the feet, and Ciryl Gane just absolutely pieced him up the entire fight. Kind of like watching like a heavyweight version of a Izzy Anderson Silva. Just a really technical fighter. Great stand up. And that's what Ciryl Gane really is. Becomes the first champion in the UFC to come from France. Congratulations to Ciryl Gane. It's unfortunate for Derrick Lewis, but most likely we're going to see an Ngannou versus Gane. And that's going to be an exciting fight to watch. Who do I think would win that fight? I think it would be. This is kind of hard because I really like Ngannou. I think Ngannou is a very quick learner, so he can adapt, and he's a big guy. He's tall, so that reach advantage won't be as much of a factor. But Ciryl Gane is very technical. Again, I'm gonna take Ngannou because Ngannou is the champion. Also, Ngannou just has so much power in those hands, and he learns how to fight differently. As evidence when that fight with Stipe tried to take him down, and Ngannou said, "Nah, fam, we're not going to the ground today," and just did a perfect takedown defense. And you could tell from there that Stipe was like, "Oh, this fight is not going my way." Yeah, I'm taking Francis Ngannou in a match versus Ciryl Gane. I'm gonna call it. It would be a second round knockout for Francis Ngannou to win that fight. But it would be a very interesting fight. Because Ciryl Gane has a high motor, he can definitely go 5 rounds. He always goes to decision, it seems like. Except yesterday, TKO victory versus Derrick Lewis. Congratulations, Ciryl Gane.